Today I will be reviewing The Housewives of Atlanta Season 9 Reunion Part 3. There was so many people this episode that needed a tall glass of shut the hell up, but Peter Thomas needed a pitcher. Start off with the meanest housewife on the show, Peter Thomas, okay? Peter Thomas really thinks he's a housewife. Like, I've never seen anything like it in the whole franchise. Like, Peter Thomas drives me insane. He has a horrible personality. That's just the bottom line. I mean, Cynthia might have been doing herself a favor by getting rid of his ass. He is a trip. Okay, so he starts out. Sharrell is talking about the whole situation that's going on with Bob. Peter jumps in it, gives him his 2 cents. Now, he said he felt like punching Bob, and what Bob did was disgusting and gross. And if he was a real friend, he would have hit him in the face. And just out of place. Like, there is no other man on the show that gets in other people's business the way that Peter does. He's in everybody's business but his own. It's insane. Like, Andy was interviewing the girls. He kept interfering. He kept saying, well, I want to ask a question. I've never seen anything like it. Like, please, I'm starting to think, like, Peter Thomas has to be a woman. I have never seen anything like it. So, in between him getting in everybody else's business, they start talking to Cynthia, who is, I don't even know how she ended up with him. She is sweet as pie. Very sweet. And so Andy asked her what happened to their marriage. What was the downfall? And she said that she felt resentment towards Peter. And even when times wasn't bad, she still felt resentment when they were on good terms. And she said, but the bottom line was, she's not good at stress. And so when the stressful times came, it really wore on her. This really bugged the shit out of me, because Peter rode with this excuse. But Peter was the stressful times. He was the reason she was stressed all the time. He brought stress to the marriage. Even though people were saying that he was seeing someone else, let's just say it wasn't true. That was the whole tape last year, him caressing the other girl. He brought this into the marriage. So it really irks me that he doesn't take responsibility for his part in the demise of this marriage. He blamed Cynthia. He said that she was a career woman and she's not used to being married. Yeah, but all that might be true, but don't forget that you had a major part of it. And one of the parts is you're an asshole. You are an asshole, a busybody asshole that really just didn't focus in on your marriage and nurture your wife. You were running around town, opening and bankrupting businesses, going to different cities. You did not nurture her and treat her as if she was your wife. And a part of me wonders, you have to know you should be kicking yourself in the ass. You ruined a good thing, but nobody else did it but yourself. And how dare you blame Cynthia? Child, please. And then, I forgot the major part. So after he got done getting on my last nerve, he was really trying to take over Andy's job, acting like moderator, telling everybody what he would do. And, you know, did you forget you're not even a cast member on this show? Peter, shut the hell up. Most men only answer the questions that Andy asks them, and they stay out of the women's business, not Peter. So Andy's talking to Porsha and Phaedra, and then all of a sudden Peter has a 3rd grade tantrum. He claims he can't take it anymore. He gets up and walks out. He said he had enough. Like, I'm tired of them. I've had enough. This is so woman behavior. This is a womanish behavior. You know how every season somebody runs off the stage, but it's usually a cast member. It's never a man, ever. So congratulations, Peter, you're the first runoff man on the show. Girl, bye. Listen, I'm glad he's gone. I don't ever want to see him again, and it looks like neither does Cynthia. So let's move on. Another person that needed a tall glass of shut the hell up. I hate to say it. Phaedra Parks. Halfway through the reunion, everything turns towards sex dungeon gate. Everything. People are defending their name. Some people are calling other people out. It was just a big hodgepodge of sex dungeon gate. People were blaming this one. Others was defending their name. They were going back and forth. I finally got to the bottom of things. I finally figured out what the hell was really going on. Because I didn't understand why was Phaedra and Kandi mad at each other. I wanted to know what was the initial set off for the set off. Like, what happened? Now, I think I totally got what happened. What happened was, when Phaedra was going through her divorce, it was very, very hard for her. And Kandi did not reach out to her. She felt that Kandi should reach out more. Now, just ride with me here. And she wasn't as strong as people thought she was. That's when she clung on to Nene and Porsha, okay? This is a long explanation. Just hear me out. So she really clung to that. She felt betrayed by Kandi because Kandi wasn't putting in work. Kandi was thinking, if she needs me, she'll call me, okay? Total miscommunication. It's all that started out about, okay? Then we're going to start adding to the fuel and get to this big flame that we got going today. That's what it was. It was a total misunderstanding. If Kandi would have thought Phaedra needed more help during her divorce, because people are different. Some people want you to call when they're going through hard times. Me, on the other hand, and others like me, like, no, I can handle this. That's where it started. Okay, so then we had Mama Joyce. We add Mama Joyce to the mix. Mama Joyce is going around town doing what she does, saying what she heard in the streets. But she doesn't hear anything in the streets. This is what she's making up on her own. Kandi knows that her mother is a firecracker and cannot control her whatsoever, and knows that at times her mother is just dead ass wrong. She won't say it on TV because she's a ride or die daughter, but she knows her mom is a handful. She knows it's the way. Look, every time Kandi gets someone in her life, Mama Joyce just runs them through the ringer. Remember AJ, the guy that passed away? She's just a mean person. Sorry, Kandi, your mom's mean. Okay, so that added to Phaedra's pain when Mama Joyce started talking crap about Phaedra behind her back. Okay, so then Phaedra claps back, but she does it in an underhanded way. She started going around making up lies. Sorry, Phaedra, you were just making up lies. And then you started spreading the lies to your girl, Porsha, who was believing the lies. This is how we get this big feud going here, okay? There's more to add to the story. Shamia doesn't like how close Phaedra's getting to Porsha because Portia's her best friend, okay? But then when she sees the little shadiness Phaedra's got going on, that didn't help. Then when she included Shamia in the lies, which the lie was intended to hurt Kandi by saying that Kandi and Todd is sleeping with Shamia, but it also hurted Shamia. Okay? This is crazy, child. This is craziness. Okay? So now Shamia started really hating Phaedra, and then it affected her relationship with Porsha. I feel like I'm writing some kind of mystery novel. This is how this flame gets going, okay? So you got all these players. Then Todd gets mad when he sees his wife getting upset. Kandi had every right to get upset. Todd had every right to catch his own feelings. Kenya, on the other hand, she just is a troublemaker and likes to get in everybody's business but her own and likes to talk. That's why she didn't even bring Matt on the show. She likes to talk about everybody else's shit but her own. Because, they're saying that Phaedra's fired, but my brother Kenya would have been fired because Kenya gets on my nerve. But, And this is how it's growing and it's growing and it's growing. So everybody's basically on the show fighting about this incident that Phaedra started. She pulls Sharrell into it because Sharrell was the person she told it to. And so really, Phaedra has gotten all of this mess started, all because she was hurt by Kandi not being, in her opinion, more supportive, and by the things by what her mother was saying. Ooh, I hope I got it all in. That's what's going on. What's going on? That's what's going on. Okay? Now, and that's what happened this week. So basically, everybody was just all involved in this big Kool-Aid of mess. But now, next week, where we're left off is that Phaedra is responsible for another lie. And this lie is going to be she's going to be responsible for telling Porsha that Todd and Kandi wanted to drug her. It sounds crazy, which is insane because she's just spewing all the stuff because she's just mad at Kandi and Mama Joyce. But these lies that she's putting out, Portia's really believing and really breaking up her friendship with Shamea and possibly with Kandi. Now, Porsha did. I can't put it all on Phaedra because you're grown enough to act different when you're told these things and not, drink the Kool-Aid, so to speak. You could have went to Kandi and had some adult conversations, but you didn't choose to react like that. You really did choose to ride with your friend who you thought was telling the truth, but end up being a bold-faced liar. Child, this is good as hell. I don't know. That's what happened. I hope y'all understood what was going on. It's a mess. Child, it's a mess. But I really think that it would have been more interesting if they would have fired Kenya and not Phaedra. Because at some point, I really wanted to see how is Phaedra going to deal with all this mess that you're causing. But they chose to fire Phaedra, according to the rumors, and not Kenya. So I'm just going to have to get a satisfaction out of Kim Zolciak going off on Kenya every time she sees it because, Kim Zolciak don't play. But I really would have liked to see how Phaedra would have got herself out of this mess she started and brought all these people into it. Child, it's a mess. I hope y'all understood what I said. Rewind the tape and write it down. That's all that happened. I got to the root of what started this mess, and I really think I'm right. Child, a lot of time, and we ended with Sex Dungeon Gate because now some more Phaedra's lies are going to be exposed, and I feel like this is going to be a doozy. Child, Phaedra, you got yourself a mess. Child, mess. But I'm going to be there to watch it. I will be there, so thanks for watching. See you next week. Until then, bye.